Hey guys, Pokemon Master 556 here, and I have PSA submission number 19, I believe. Maybe it's 18. I generally don't do my research too well when I look at these things, but we're gonna go with 19, just off the shot, right off the top of my head. Doing something a little different today with the background. As you can see here, we've got the sides of the boxes for the artworks today. Figured I'd change it up a little bit, not show the fronts of the boxes, so you guys could maybe see if you like the artworks more from the side. I don't know. Maybe the boxes look better from the side. Who knows? But anyways, we got quite a fat stack of cards here today. I didn't even bother counting how many. Probably somewhere along the lines of 60 cards, almost maybe 66 maybe. So anyways, without further ado here, we have got this beautiful Expedition Butterfree card right here. I've been looking at this for the last 6 months thinking about grading it. I'd be happy if it just, came back as a 9. Pretty sweet looking card. It's a beautiful looking card. Next up, we got this Cloyster from Expedition as well. Really like the look of this card as well. I don't know, it just looks like so icy and majestic looking background. Here we have 2 Raikos. This one looks really hopeful of a 10, and this one probably just looks like a 9. So I am grinding hard to get a 10 on one of those, maybe knocking that pop up to 5 on the 10s of those Raikos. Like that card, Raiko, whatever you want to call it. Got a Miracle Energy. Really cool looking card. I had that in a PSA 10 at one point. We got Dark Porygon 2. I know a lot of people probably don't like this Pokemon, but come on, guys. Look at that freaking background. Look at that hollow sparkle, that tie-dye hippie look. It's pretty awesome looking card. So we got Delibird. Probably the least favorite out of the Neo Revelations set. Crobat. Hard to see the hollow, but it's there. You can see some of it right next to his left wing. Very faint. Crobat with his teeth hanging out. Looking kind of gross. Next up, we got an Erica's Dragonair. This card looked more or less like maybe an 8. Maybe an 8.5. Had a little bit of edge on the back, but really a beautiful card. Next up, we have this Fortress. Really hoping to get a 10 on this one. It looks to be really good. Whoops. Next up, we got some really hard to grade 10 holo in PSA 10 holos legendary collection. These cards are really hard to get in 10s. They generally have nicks all over the sides or silvering on the sides, specifically on the right hand side. But this one, it is extremely light. It is just, this card looks nearly immaculate from what I could see. From what I had noticed on it. I mean, definitely PSA 10 worthy in my eyes. I sure hope so. Next up, we have this Dark Blastoise. I believe that this one looked like it was 10 worthy as well. Just a freaking amazing looking card. So yeah, I've noticed also PSA has been kind of cracking down on their roots and not just giving everybody 10s left and right, but they're also being so harsh that they're not even giving people 10s where 10s are deserved. I've noticed with the last submission send-off that I had, as I said before, I have cards that are coming back, which I know the grades of. This is an awesome card as well. I love it. Alakazam, beautiful card. Could even possibly get a 10 as well. I would really hope so. I like that card a lot. Next up, we got a Fearow. Reverse Legendary Collection. You can see that line, that print line, shooting down the hollow. Next up, we got the Ivysaur. Really love the fireworks on these cards. We got a Magneton from Fossil. Pulled that myself. Probably just going to grade a 9. Here we got the Grimer. Looking all grimy. Next up, we have a Dark Blastoise. It's a freaking sweet card. And this one looks quite 10 worthy as well. So I'm just kind of showing you guys the backs of what these cards look like, so you can kind of get the feel for maybe PSA grading. I know a lot of you guys are noobs out there that grade cards, and you wonder why you guys get 5s all the time, or 6s or 7s. You guys got to open your eyes and look for creases. So we got a Polytoad, really nice card there. A Wobbuffet, which I believe I just graded sent one of those out last month as well. We got the Eevee. Love this card, it's so cute. This is from the Jungle set. Well, the actual printing was from the Jungle set. So then we got this Raticate. This is originally from base. Then we got a Mankey, which I believe this one was from the Rocket set. Really love those dang cards, they're so beautiful. Next up, we've got a Blissey from Neo Revelations, and this card is just, that card's hell to get a 10 in. It always has scratches on it. Next up, we got a Light Dragonite. Really nice looking card. You look at the back of it here. The edges are just nice and crisp, but there's just this little spot up here you can see right behind my finger. But that's about as bad as it gets. No scratches. Silvering, you could hardly even freaking see it at all. So I'm really hoping I might get lucky and score a 10 on that. So we got a first edition Shining Raichu. Really sweet looking card. Shining Noctowl, first edition as well. Now if you look at the back of this, the card is pretty good looking, except for up here. There's actually a fat chip underneath that. The blue hasn't, I just decided not to peel it back or take it off or anything. So if it comes back with a big nick on the back of it, just note that that was already there. So next up we got this bad boy, Shining Charizard first edition. At first, looking at this card, it looked like it could get a 10. You guys would think that it would. Looking at it, it's really, really good. But PSA has been harsh. Hopefully they mellow down and just give cards that deserve 10s 10s and cards that deserve 9s 9s, instead of just being hard asses. Excuse my language for the kids that watch this channel. We got Alakazam, Legendary Collection status. We got a Ninetales from Legendary Collection. This card looks really good and hopeful of a 10. No silvering whatsoever. I don't even think, not even so much as a nick on the back of this card. Just amazing condition there. Next up we got Magneton from Aquapolis. Azumarill from Aquapolis. Now moving along, we have some EX cards from 3rd Gen. Got the super sick looking Flygon EX from Legend Maker. Really nice looking card. Meganium from EX Unseen Forces. Armaldo EX, Legend Maker card as well. Back over to Unseen Forces Steelix. I just graded one of these and it came back with a poop grade of an 8. But the back of this one is much, much nicer than the last one I sent. So that's good. Shiftry EX. Pretty nice looking card as well. So I recently decided that I was going to pull some cards out of my sets that I had. And I really, really love this Delta Species set. It's just, the holos in it are amazing. This is my favorite Beedrill card. Super sick looking. So there's that beautiful looking Beedrill. This amazing looking Espeon. Now this card is definitely PSA 10 worthy. I don't know if they'll dock it for the centering. I believe it still looks 10 worthy centering wise. But back of this card is just, it's immaculate. So there's that. There's the Flareon. There's the Jolteon, which I believe this one looked really nice as well. None of these cards have scratches on them or the print lines going through the holographic pattern, which is good. Then we got a regular holo Tyranitar. I know Hisoka is looking for this one. So here's that. And if you want to take a peek at it, It's definitely, in my opinion, a very easy 10. So hopefully it comes back with that grade for you, and I'll go ahead and work out a deal for you, bro. So we got Vaporeon. Really nice looking card as well. Wouldn't put it past scoring a 10 either. Next up, this card is 100% 10. Nothing wrong with it at all. Like, it'd probably even score a BGS pristine grade, from what I recall when I looked at it. I pulled this one out of a pack myself when I opened up a bunch of packs about a year ago. These are 1999 to 2000 rares, as you can see down there. If I could get it to focus for you. Bam. See, there you go. 1999, 2000. So this is a UK print, 4th print run. Pretty cool. So there is that. The Dragonair, which is such a beautiful card. Now, if anyone's looking for these in PSA 10, I'm looking to sell them, and I should be able to hand them out for a pretty decent price to you guys if you're looking to buy those. We got the Hypno from Fossil. That was pack pulled as well. Now moving along, we got some cards from Pokingar. Now he pack pulled these cards himself, so not out of boxes, but just out of some loose packs that he had picked up. So he got a Porygon 2. He's big on Neo sets like I am. Got a Dark Scizor, first edition of course. Such a sick card. Hitmontop. Heracross, which he was saying may only get an 8. You can see there, that line going through the card right there. That's, I think most likely that's the scratch, not on the case there. And then he pulled a Steelix. So really cool, nice pulls to end up having straight out of that for him. Moving along, we got some Japanese cards. I just love this Groudon card. It's super, super sweet. We got a Neo Genesis card. This is a band card. I think it's Moo Moo Milk. It's got a picture of a Sentret sucking on a cow's udder or something, or a milk tank. I don't know. Whatever. We got the Jirachi from the 10th movie promo. Latios. Latias. And then this Mew. So really nice cards there. Last but definitely not least is my bro Browser Boy TCG's cards. So he always sends Japanese cards, you guys might remember. So we got this sexy Skyla full art card. Pretty nice. I got a PSA 10 of that one myself already, which is nice. Got not just one, but 2 of these. These are the 2015 Battle Festa Pikachu cards. Super sweet. You can see they got that nice sparkle on them as well. Beautiful cards. And these last 3 were not cheap. These are not mine. Mine are still sealed inside of the packs. Got a 10,000 promo point. 10,000 point promo play Espeon, wow. Vaporeon. 20,000 Jolteon. And the Flareon. So yeah, really, really nice that he got those. He's pretty excited about those. He won them for a really good price. So that's awesome. So anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. Stay tuned for more coming up soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.